What is going on, guys? This is not Iron Cane here. I am Prince Pooh. We are going to be reacting to Iron Cane. Stupid fucking bit, bro. Okay, real shit. He uploaded our Dokkan and Legends of Trouble. This was as we were recording this 4 hours ago. And I did watch a little bit, but I figured, you know what? I think this might be a good, kind of video to make as well. I kind of want to maybe piggyback off of Iron thoughts and also provide my own thoughts too on kind of what he's saying. I know he was kind of just talking about obviously like are Dokkan Legends in trouble, and I think the TLDR answer is no. I think that is like pretty much just the TLDR answer, right? No, the games are not in trouble. It does seem like it though, because of how like slow the periods have been. Right? So, both Dokkan and Legends, I think specifically more, kind of making very, very questionable decisions, especially even during their 7th anniversary, right? And then Dokkan kind of letting these several, like the past, like kind of several months be like this slow and kind of on hype, right? I mean, I think Baby definitely did deserve a Dokkan Fest, but I just think there's like, I think such little interest in the gachas right now to where not as many people are hyped as I think maybe one would think, right? So, that's kind of my like thought, like or like kind of TLDR thoughts, I guess. Um, but yeah, let's go hop in a video. Let's see what Mr. Iron Cane here has to say. I do know this video is edited by Kurtz. I do love the Kurtz edits, man. The Kurtz edits are so good. I love Kurtz edits, bro. But let's watch. Let's watch the video.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys?
With another Dragon Ball game video.
Actually, let me do this just so it doesn't seem like I'm stealing his content. Let me do this so it's clear that I'm reacting, right? Let me do this. Let me also get rid of that.
Talk about where my head was at in regards to Dragon Ball Legends and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So if you guys
all
know
the summons,
I have
dude.
been tapped into Dragon Ball Legends from the very start, since the beta that they had on Android all the way up to now. I've taken like maybe 2 breaks in my time of playing the game. And then,
I can't remember when those breaks were. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
Almost a year to the day at this point. But what I wanted to bring up to you guys is, are these 2 games in trouble?
Again, no. The answer is no.
Is because both games, they are in their down periods right now, as they typically tend to be. But what's kind of shocking and scary to me is that these aren't just like normal periods. Or
for Dokkan, I would say it is. For Dokkan, I would say this is. Let me see if I can find like last year, what was going on last year, because last year we were getting like Slug, I think, at this point. I think Slug was our was it Slug? I think it was. Let me actually fuck. Where would I go for this? News? I'll just go like really far back. No, this is gonna be take too long. Let me see if I can find Slug here. Let me see if I can find Slug. So when did Slug release? October. Okay, no. Who was this slot last year? I need to try to find this. Who was like? What was the October last year? Oh my god. Oh, no, fuck, dude. This page isn't updated. Current campaign. Okay, 10th anniversary. I think this is. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. They don't have really much. Who was? Actually, this is easy. Let's just go to JP. Here. JP cards. And then we'll kind of go back. Golden Week. Okay. This. So we're in worldwide. This is worldwide. Wait. Who was our October Dokkan Fest? Because this is worldwide. We're going the worldwide. Vegeta. It was Vegeta. It was Vegeta. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then we have Vegeta. And then we had the part 2 this year. I would argue that like this Namek Saga celebration wasn't really the best, I would say, right? And then we had I believe Slug. No, yeah, Slug here. Kind of was our Halloween Dokkan Fest, and then we got BoJack as helpful. I help for Slug, I guess. And then the easy, and we had, and then we moved into Heroes, right? With like this guy right here of 11, which we still have yet to see what's going on with Heroes this year. If this even gonna happen, but again, I think I would not call the Namek Saga celebration here um and I'm sure Iron knows this. I'll pull up his tweet too, because I know Iron did tweet about this. If I go to Ironcane, he did. It was a quote tweet that he did. Let me see. Uh, where okay, yeah. So he knows that, like, and Iron, he plays Legends for a long time. He knows there's down periods, right? But let's keep going.
Really, Dokkan is celebrating its 10th anniversary, right? This is its 10th anniversary year. And if I'm not mistaken, they kind of promised that this would be a 10th anniversary, like, celebratory
Uh-huh.
year, and they would try to keep the momentum that they
I mean, yeah,
started with
but
the year.
okay, I'm pausing a lot, but also keep in mind, like, there is still going to be down periods. We had Tao this year. We had Tao. Brother, our June Dokkan Fest was fucking Mercenary Tao. Where is he? Dude, pre-worldwide, it was literally fucking Tao and Tien, bro. It, yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right? And for Dragon Ball Legends, this was the game's 7th anniversary. And of course, the number
Yeah.
7 means a lot to Dragon Ball. Duh, 7 Dragon Balls, all that
I
stuff.
don't remember what
So
like
for Dragon Ball Legends to kind of be in a
what our
similar
slots
path with
were like
its 7th
during Dokkan
anniversary
seventh
being a
year.
little more
I don't,
controversial than Dokkan's, I feel like Dokkan, in my opinion, kind of nailed it. I feel like they did a really good job, but to each their own. And Legends,
Wait.
the anniversary being a little more controversial than Dokkan, to
Oh,
each their
okay,
own.
okay. He thought
And Legends, I think
for a second I thought he was talking about the entire year. For a sec, I'm like, we aren't even done with the 10th or 7th year. Wait, no, it's whatever. It's whatever. It is just the anniversary. Yeah, Dokkan 7th year anniversary. I think hard clears Legends' 7th anniversary. I think that's
overall
true.
they did fine, but I think there was some bumps in the road. At least it started
Yes.
off pretty
Yeah.
rough. But here we are, right? It is October 17th as I'm recording this.
Okay, so
And
this was 2 days ago as of me
with
recording
my
this.
friends, fellow creators, you guys, and everybody seems to be pretty down on these games. I mean, if you look at the most recent releases, Dokkan just dropped an LR that is a baby Gohan and Goten, which, to my understanding, at least as far as I heard from
It's
Truth,
not here yet, is it?
is one of the worst performing videos on his channel, like in terms of like new character drops. Like
It's
they should
here.
be doing a lot better
Oh,
than they
I have to hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. Have to see Truth, the Truth DT, views on this. Let me see. So the Rainbow video got 48K, and then let's look at Tao. Let me look at Mercenary Tao, 71. The breakdown for them for Tao got 81. Where's the breakdown for? Is there a breakdown somewhere? Uh, did it download 26K? Oh my god. Uh, 64K. Yeah, the views are worse than Tao. Yeah.
currently doing. And on the legend side of things, like Samasu actually does look pretty solid, but he doesn't really
I
seem to
summoned.
be
I didn't get
having
him,
that push
unfortunately.
as other ultras had. And if you look up the lineup previous to him, I really was happy with Android 13, of course.
Oh yeah,
with
we
my
know,
bias.
champ. We know.
But I would say the vast majority of people weren't. And then coming off a cooler, it just kind of seems like these games have kind of gotten lost in the sauce a little bit. And it's very concerning because, talking to, the Slay and some other guys, again,
Yeah, what do they
these
say?
games in the fall, typically things are very, very slow and
Yeah.
things wind
Yes.
down post-celebration and things like that. Things can't always be running at 100 at all times of the year. I think most people our understanding of that. But what's concerning here is that it feels like year after year, this isn't getting better. We aren't going in a better direction in these like low points. It seems like these low points just
Mm.
feel lower and longer and worse. And I don't know
I
if there's
think the main thing for me is how long it is. Um, I feel like let me okay, let's look so let's go from worldwide here. Let's start from world. So we got, or sorry, global Dokkan celebration. So we end the Dokkan celebration here. We end off here, and we get our Peppy. I think this is the Peppy Gal celebration is probably when we start. We had Peppy Gal celebration. The EZA happened in August. Okay, August is when the Chilai EZA, right? Chilai Fasha, Rain from Doll came out. And then we move into Tanabata here, and this started back what, August 28th, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, with this so it has been 2 months, it feels like, where it's kind of just fell down. And it seems weird to say, and it's because I think it feels weird because Golden Frieza plus Gogeta should feel like extremely hype. It should feel that way, right? Broly, Wrathful Broly, our first out like Wrathful Broly since like the AGL one way back when, right? But I think the issue is the Tanabata this year. It just didn't feel like a big celebration. It kind of just felt like another monthly release, um, which I think is a big kind of issue. And we move into Baby. So we had this Broly came out September 12th, and we had Baby September 29th here, right? And then now we have, Gohan and Trunks, that. So it kind of felt like 2 months somewhat of a dry period, right? I didn't want to get into Legends, right? I don't even want to
to
get into
me, I don't know
that.
if you guys are feeling the same way, but is the community like fatigued on mobile gachas? Is
That could
like
definitely be
this
a thing too,
genre of
right?
game for
Like,
the Dragon Ball scene or the anime community, like, is it just something of the past? These games have been out for quite some time at this point. Of course, Dokkan being out for a decade and Legends
yeah,
being
that's
out
another
for
thing
seven
too. Again,
months.
like,
And if you look at most other
yeah,
animes, like the only others that like have like long running gachas is One Piece and Bleach,
yeah,
with most others like not really lasting that long. But
true.
here we are in 2025 with 2026 soon approaching. We have some exciting news about
Oh
massive
yeah,
projects being
yeah,
announced at
yeah,
this
yeah.
Spirit Bomb event being
I'm
held
so
in
excited for that. By
Japan,
the way,
where
dude.
people are
Holy
actually
shit.
able to get tickets and go to in person, which is very exciting. They're announcing a brand new game there that is
Yes, I'm
confirmed,
very excited.
and
I do.
two major
I'm so
projects
hyped,
as
dude.
well.
I think
So,
I'm
you
not
know,
even gonna talk about it much, but I really hope. I think my current hope is it's Xenoverse 3. I think that's probably my guess slash like hope. I guess, right? Xenoverse 3.
comes the question, is this going to be a new spanking game like a Xenoverse 3 or just a new
Yeah.
property in general? Is it going to be a little bit more on the experimental
Fighters 2 is
side like
not
a
coming, by the way.
Breakers,
It's
or
not Fighters
something a
2.
little
Get
bit
that
more
out of your head.
traditional like
It's
Sparking
not Fighters
Zero
2.
or something, of the franchise's past, right? I think that remains to be seen. Now, one game that I feel has come at the
Gekishin.
perfect time right now is Dragon Ball Genshin Squadron. Now, I know some people, it's not really their cup of tea. They're not really into the MOBAs. Some people aren't really a big fan
I'm a
of the
huge fan of this game. I love this
monetization
game.
things that they have going on, where you have to flat out buy the characters. You can't roll for them.
Your money, I'm not your funny.
They will end up being
Curds,
free
bro.
later, but some people are kind of rubbed the wrong
Sky
way
Curds.
that they appear, kind of pay to win, and they might be nerfed later when they are eventually, able to be picked up for free, right? But regardless of your thoughts of the game, it is doing very well.
It is. No,
On
it
the
is.
Twitch side of thing, on the streaming side
Hey,
of
we
things,
still witnessed
and
Iron
they
get
are
fucked,
pushing the
dude.
game.
Holy
There
shit.
is a content creator program. They have just recently announced the support of people running their own tournaments, and the game actually
Yeah,
backing this and
I'm
giving
really
rewards
like,
to people that
yeah.
are hosting it, and rewards to people that actually win the tournaments. Just like really cool things like this, and just being really involved with that game's community. And I think the game itself is, again, just a very nice breath of fresh air because if you
Not
want the
being a
character,
gotcha.
you just straight up
It's
buy
not
it,
being a
and then you
gotcha.
have it.
For the longest fucking time, it felt like the gotchas were carrying fucking the Dragon Ball IP, bro. The gotchas actually were fucking carrying the Dragon Ball IP. It was crazy.
And the gameplay style is just very different and distinct from anything that we've ever played in a Dragon Ball game before. And it just seems to be very well made with a lot of love, heart, and soul. The
Shout out
animations look incredible.
Toshi.
The graphics look really good. And when you look at these mobile gachas, I think Dokkan especially, and I mean Legends as well. I think the Ultras, like some of the Ultra art, like I mean, if you look at Frieza and Goku, yeah, I think Frieza and Goku, like really, I think took me aback. But even Dokkan, like looks really, really great. 10 years later, they've really found a way to just match the styles.
10th
Whether it's
anniversary was a
GT,
good time,
Z,
man.
OG Dragon
10th
Ball,
anniversary
Super,
was good.
the
It
movies.
was
I
really
think they found
good.
a really great way of balancing what the games, what they want them to look like, but also kind of taking what the original work looked like as well. But in terms of games that get regular updates, we have Legends, we have Dokkan, and now we have Genshin. Now, looking at the new year, how do you guys feel about Dragon Ball Legends and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle? Again, with the context, this was the year for both games that they are really supposed to show.
They should have
out
popped
and
off, I
prove
think.
that
Yeah.
like they are here to stay, and it's supposed to be a celebratory thing of them being around for as long as they have. They're essentially sibling games with the main producer for each of them being Toshi. Toshi hopping from Dokkan to Legends and now at Genshin, right? Kind of manning these mobile games at one point or another, leaving
Even Dokkan
Dokkan
too,
at one
right?
point and coming
Toshi
over
was
to
even in
Legends
Dokkan.
and left Legends. It comes to conversation, has Legends recovered with Toshi's loss? And I feel like most people would tell you the game has kind of lost something since Toshi's
Man, I'm not too
departure,
into
where
Legends,
Dokkan,
but
think it
I
might be a little bit
truthfully
more
don't know the answer
subjective.
to
I think
that.
some people actually kind of preferred when Toshi was not producer, but with Legends, I don't know if we are entirely sold with this new team yet. Now, apparently Toshi is still kind of like, on
Yeah,
the
I think
team
Toshi is
from
still a producer. He's just not like the
perspective of kind of just,
face
like, giving
anymore,
advice and,
right?
like, on the
Like
background
Toshi's
side
not
of
the
things,
face
but
of the
he's
game
not
anymore.
there, right? Like, not mainly there. I mean, hell, he was there at the 7th anniversary presentation, but he's not like on the team like he once was. But I wanted to make this video to talk to you guys because, admittedly, as a creator for this game, as somebody that's played these games now for quite some time, and Legends a little bit more than Dokkan, admittedly, I feel a little concerned because I think the creators are feeling it, but most importantly, you guys are feeling it.
He's
right?
talking about like views and shit, right?
Base and the community,
like the views have kind of been down for the gotchas. Like I feel like not a lot of people are watching it a lot, right?
Is this going to improve in the new year, or is this going to get worse? Legends implementing stuff like helpers, multiple ultras, and like the meta.
Dude, supporters were so like interesting. Like that was like nobody like was a fan when it like we saw it, right? Like nobody liked it, I think. Man, oh man, oh man.
That great.
Supporters, dude.
And then Dokkan,
I remember the rants and shit,
putting out
bro.
lackluster release after lackluster release. Now it's kind of cool to see certain characters get representation, like I guess Tao. I know
Tao, dude, yeah.
Nice. But I think the issue is that they just did it during a period where it was unhyped with more kind of like argumentative unhyped back to back to back to back, right? I think GDC was a fine, event / celebration, and it was very popular. I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was very.
Oh, everybody loves Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, bro.
And then of course Omega was as well. Hybrids at the end, I don't think most people really liked all that much, but
I mean, it was. I don't even know, man. What do you even like?
It's just a place of concern for both games, right? 7th anniversary is over and done with. 10th anniversary is over and done with. And the games were really supposed to kind of, I don't know, rework the wheels a little bit for each respective game. And in my eyes, was it enough? And what really wanted me
Mm,
to make this
uh,
video is, again, the conversations I've had with my fellow creators, conversations I've had with my viewers in chat, and the conversations I've just had online in general, and just seeing the communities kind of converse with one another. From my perspective with Legends, I took a screenshot where I showed people, and again, God rank
oh,
typically is hitting
did
BR
oh
70,
my
you need like an
god,
extra
yeah.
2,000 or more RP to maintain your God rank, right? This time around, when I hit BR
Dude,
69,
dude, this is
I was
bad.
technically already in God rank, but you actually need to be BR
Yeah,
70 to
this is
actually,
like
get the
bad.
medal and be there. But as long as you're in the top 1,000, that is God rank.
It
So if you
is,
look
yeah.
here, I was God rank before I was even BR 70. So what I decided to
Which
do,
is not
why am
good.
I gonna play another
Not
match
good.
and get BR 70? I'll just wait till tomorrow, get my extra 200 from my daily bonus, and then just get God rank like that and not play anymore. And you know what? I actually didn't need to play anymore. And this was like Sunday when the season resetted Tuesday. So it's concerning, man. It's not just
Yeah,
conjecture. It's
I
not
think
just
for Legends, I think the Legends Fest, like, I'm so it needs to be banger and banger and banger, and they need to even after Legends Fest, they need to keep that kind of momentum going, right? We can't have Legends Fest and then go immediately back into this dry period where Iron's BR 69 and he's in God rank. We can't have that. We cannot have that. It's very bad considering like I mean, this is pretty evident that there's not really much, like, not many people playing Legends, and I don't know. It is sad because I know Legends. Like, I did play first before Dokkan, right? So Legends was my first Dragon Ball Gotcha. Um, and I joined in like before third anniversary, and man, I just think fourth anniversary obviously was fourth anniversary. We all know fifth anniversary I think was good. Sixth anniversary I think definitely started off very strong. Seventh anniversary I think we all know how that kind of went, right? So, um, it has I feel like kind of been on a decline, I guess. Also with some of the creators leaving Legends, right? So it is a little sad, man. It is.
oh.
It is.
Now, I don't know what the sales are looking like from Dragon Ball Legends, but Dokkan typically, whether you like the game or not, Legends heads, Dokkan, by and large, performs very, very well. Typically
It
being
does.
at the
He
top of the
shows
charts
Veggie Battle,
from the
dude.
mobile
Hell yeah.
games
We love
side of
Veggie
things,
Battle.
and Legends is there sometimes in certain regions, but Dokkan is there like typically like internationally, which is very impressive for a game being out this long, right? But
There being two
that
versions
being
of Dokkan
said,
as well.
there has been a lot of dips. There's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs in both games. So although Dokkan is a little bit more lucrative financially, Legends it's a little bit more concerning because not only is obviously less people just playing the game
Yeah,
overall
we just
based
saw. We
on
just saw.
the screenshot that I'm showing you guys with the God rank, but let's be honest, you know, Cooler was not an impressive release for
Nope.
most
This
people.
guy,
Android
dude.
13, although he was a great character, not really one that's really hype, bringing people back into the game,
13's
right?
not doing that shit,
Super
bro.
Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the Ultra, I think that was exciting, but I don't think it held people for very long.
It didn't.
And
No, the fuck
Helpers
it didn't.
overall, I think is a massive flop, and they really need to rework that fast, or I think just more and more people are going to trickle away from the game. And I think this year's Legends Fest is very, very, very important because
It
last
is.
year, let's
No,
be honest,
it's
and I want you guys to let me know, last year's Legends Fest was so controversial that I think most people kind of just tapped out after Fest and then didn't show back up
it
either
was
at all
man,
or
last year's
until
Legends Fest.
anniversary. And I think
Wow.
that was a lot of people,
Fuck,
man.
man.
Now,
Last year's Legends, damn, it was crazy because dude, people were mad at fucking Goku Black Rose and Vegito Blue. Like, uh, that's kind of showing, I think, right? Like, that kind of is, right? Like, man, ah. And then what? What was Legends Fest Part 2? I don't remember. I don't
well,
remember.
granted, I think we're at a much worse place now, but that's what puts so much, pressure on the Legends team to really go crazy for
Yeah.
Legends Fest this year because they have a repeat offense of what they did last year.
It's over.
I don't
It's
know,
so
man. And
bad.
again, there is no promise of like, oh, 8th anniversary is going to be really crazy, guys. We have a lot of stuff planned. That's what 7th anniversary was supposed to be. Now, if you
Yeah,
felt
for
they hit
sure.
that, that's awesome. I have my own thoughts and feelings. I think they did and they did it in some regard. But again, 8th anniversary is going to be business as usual. This was the year for both games that they were supposed to, you know, come swinging and
Yo,
hard
yeah,
and just
yeah.
like nonstop. So the fact that we're all feeling this way in the 10th year of Dokkan and the 7th year of Legends, that's why I'm here and
Mm.
that's why I'm making this video. So at this point, I leave it to you guys. Let me know how you're feeling with both games, right?
I
This
did
isn't where
kind of
we
leave
want
a
to kind of
comment
dog
down
on
here.
Dokkan and
Um,
say it's doing better
I'll
than
look at it later.
Legends,
We'll
or
look at
say
it
the same thing
later.
for Legends, and dog on Dokkan and say Legends is better. Generally, as
Oh, that's gonna get truth
somebody
mad.
that plays both games now, I used to dog on Dokkan, but now I've kind of seen the light, quote unquote.
Yeah, dude.
Now that I'm playing both games, now I'm tapped into both communities. I feel like there is some signs that we should be a little concerned. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe, I'm looking too
Mm-mm.
much into the down time that we're in right now. But something about this just feels different. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because Sparking Zero isn't coming out this year, and that was something to look forward to. But I think
Oh
you'll
my
notice.
god, Sparking Zero, dude. Oh my god. I guess that's also like last year we were also kind of looking forward to Sparking Zero. I don't think maybe a lot of people weren't caring too much about the gotchas anymore, but oh my god. Yeah, wow. Okay. Damn, Sparking Zero should have been so good. It should have been good, bro. Why Sparking Zero? Why?
A lot of your content creators and a lot of your streamers are playing Genshin, and arguably maybe some people it's not your cup of tea, but it's just new and it's fresh and it's just doing something different, and that's why
Yeah, this is
post
like our first
often
MOBA, I
I'm
guess, right? Like this is
inspired
a
as a
fucking
collective,
MOBA for
as a
Dragon Ball, right? Like
community of both of these games. Is the writing on the wall? Is it time to sunset the Dragon Ball mobile gacha? Is it
I
time
would
to
say
put
no.
it to rest? I don't know. I still think there is a place for these games.
It's because
And I
there
think
is.
the community, there's a subsection that like kind of hates the mobile side and they just
There
want
is.
nothing
Oh
but
yeah, for
console
sure.
games. But from that perspective, the mobile games were holding it down where nothing else really was. Fighters unfortunately hit its expiration date. It's on its come up now, thankfully. It looks like it's getting
Oh.
updates. They're adding Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and it really does seem like the game is actually like having a second win, which is really, really exciting.
Yes, dude.
But for the
Fighters. Oh my god. I need to make a fighters video, dude. Just playing fucking fighters. I haven't done that right yet. Right? Did I do that or did I not remember the like, with the patch? I didn't, right? I no, I looked at the patch notes. I didn't actually make a video on fighters itself. Okay.
longest time, it was
Okay.
Legends, it was Dokkan, and it was Xenoverse 2 here and there. But in terms of week to
Xenoverse,
week,
dude.
day to
Xenoverse
day,
3,
it
man.
was Legends
Xenoverse
and
3 will save
Dokkan.
us.
So, you got to give respect to what these games did for the community and the content that they provided, not just to creators, but for, consumers as well, right? Just like keeping Dragon Ball alive in a time where the anime is finished.
Yeah, the
Movies are coming
anime.
out
Oh
like
my
now,
god.
right? Daima came out, but of course, there's only so much they could do with it. Now,
Yeah.
with the announcement
Diamond
of
was
the
good
Spirit
though.
Bomb event,
Don't let
if there
it.
is
Don't get it
animes coming
twisted.
back, that could be the thing that flips the scales, right? That could be the thing that revives, quote unquote, Dokkan
People
Legends,
might get more into Dragon Ball
right?
itself as a
Where
whole. This Spirit Bomb event thing here.
the Spirit Bomb,
I
yeah.
think it's going to be very hype. Obviously it's going to be the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball, and unfortunately, it will be without Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, rest his soul. Um, but this could very much be the thing, this event right here, that revives Dragon Ball, not just the games, but Dragon Ball the IP in general. Daima, I think, was good, but it's not gonna be Daima itself isn't gonna be enough to get people into the anime and shit, right? Into the series. This could be Super 2 coming, Super 2 coming out, right? Super coming back. Moro, Granola, that shit being animated finally, because fuck Shueisha. I'm on the same side as Truth, but fuck Shueisha. That could be the thing that helps us, break out of this fucking thing that's keeping us in the Tournament of Power, keeping us in Super, just Space Super with Resurrection F, Battle of Gods, UI Goku being every fucking like headliner that we're looking forward to, and UI Goku Evolution Vegeta. We can finally break out of this Super conundrum and get new shit, because Dokkan, I'm sure we all know, we haven't gotten Daima Super Saiyan 4. It's been over a year since Daima's first aired, and we're closing in on, like, I think this is gonna be like 8 months since we've seen Super Saiyan 4, in Daima, right? So this thing needs to be hype, and it's going to be. It is going to be hype. We have two major announcements and a game coming out too. We have so much to look forward to. I firmly believe 2026 will be the year of Dragon Ball, for sure. For
If
sure.
there is an anime that's coming back, that could be the thing that flips the scale.
Yes,
That could be the
exactly,
thing that
right? Yeah.
revives, quote unquote, Dokkan, Legends, things like that, right? Where Genshin is so fresh, it doesn't really need that syringe, that juice,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
You
yeah.
could argue Sparking needs it. I mean, I think I've made that argument myself, but Dokkan and Legends, I feel like you're definitely feeling it more, just because these games have been out so long, and I think
10 and
people love
7
them so
years,
much. Now,
respectively.
Dokkan is coming
Respectively.
out with a new game
Respectively,
mode.
yeah.
Legends is coming out with a new guild thing, or at least I think it's out now. But is it enough?
Nobody cares
Is
about
it enough?
guilds.
But hey,
Guild is not
if
reviving the
the
game.
Spirit Bomb thing really does announce a new anime, I think things will be fine for these games. I think a part of the reason why things are starting to feel slow is because they're kind of just recycling. You can only recycle so much.
Exactly.
I think they did a really great job with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because, I mean, looking back at the source material,
Dokkan Originals.
and I
Dokkan
don't watch
Originals.
GT, but, for those that did, or for those that know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was not doing all that. And
He was not, dude. He was fucking not.
All that. So the fact that they went back and kind of did a little revisionist history, but they just made it look so raw and cool, proves and shows that these games can carry the hype. But I feel like we kind of just need something new as well.
Yes.
That's my thing. I think that's what they could do to really, get these games back, and going. Just new stuff, because I feel like if we're staying at the course that we're at now, I think it's going to be a little worrisome. With that being said, y'all, that's going to be the video.
All right, he's wrapping up.
Like if you enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about both games. Which game you feel like is doing better right now.
The answer is Dokkan. The answer is Dokkan.
This isn't a thing to argue, like, which game is definitively better, right? I think that is very
also
subjective,
true,
of course. But I think there has been missteps for both games, and also looking at them together as a whole, just as the mobile gacha genre, seeing, like, can this continue, right? I feel like just that question in general, I just curious where you guys stand, right? But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be the video. Subscribe for more content like this. I think it's kind of fun to do little discussion videos like this.
No, for sure it is. It is.
I'm just curious to hear your guys' thought, because, guys, we feel it too, man. I'm telling y'all, like, maybe other guys aren't as vocal as I am, or, like, some of us are, but, like, we talk, and we talk to each other, and we talk to y'all guys on Twitter sometime, but just I'm gonna extend the line for most folks. We feel it, and we know, and we want what you guys want, man. I don't know, man. It's a time. It's a time right now.
Truly.
So, I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Stay safe. Have
fun.
Peace out, man.
Peace out, man.
Peace out.
I know. Yeah.
The Spirit Bomb event gives us some heat. Please, bro. Please.
All right. That's the video. That is the video.
What's going on?
No. What's going on, guys? Nah, anything here. Okay. Let's take a look at my comment here. I think we can. Oh, Minato. Wait, let me look at this. People saying Dokkan is the same as normal, but considering this is supposed to be a special year, we expected more. That's true. Minato is, oh,
what's going on, guys?
fuck. You like that. Uh, this is also true. I know I did say this already, but this is 10 year of Dokkan, right? So um I think I think the celebrations last year, they were both better. Yeah, this is also a true thing. It does feel slower. I will. This is true. It does feel slower, right? Is it like to the point where I think both games are going to be going into end of service? No, right? I don't think Iron or Minato think that is either. But that this yeah. Um, yeah, and I kind of just talk about this here. Both I say both games will be fine. Which more like I say for another Dragon Ball game, especially with they'll be fine, especially with the huge announcements coming next year, right? So I do think this, I think it's gonna be hype. I think we're gonna be chilling. The Spirit Bomb event, I think will carry a lot. It will do a lot for Dragon Ball as a whole. So yeah, but guys, I'm gonna end it off here. Let me know you guys think of Ironcane's video here. What do you guys agree with what he's saying? You guys not? I think he has some very good and fair points in here. I don't think he's not saying anything crazy. I think this is honestly just a good discussion video, right? Um, but yeah, guys, that is gonna be it for the video. What does he say? Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out, dude.